I'm going to make a little video for you about what we're going to do tomorrow with the banana cake budget because I noticed you guys were a little bit confused. So remember that for tomorrow, you're going to need the budget printed out. The budget looks like this. And you're going to need your ingredients, okay? So you're going to need the list of the ingredients that you're going to be using and what each ingredient costs. Remember, the first step is just labeling your budget. So all the budgets have a first page that looks like this, and you're going to write your name right there. This book belongs to, and you write your name. The next thing is we're going to write our income. Remember, income means ingresos, and in this case, it means how are you going to get the money to buy the ingredients for the banana cake. We came up with a few options in class. You guys might have money from El Ratón Pérez or the Tooth Fairy. You guys might have savings in a piggy bank. You guys might borrow some money from your parents. You can pick the option or the options that work for you. You can pick more than one option or you can pick only one option. Just make sure you write it down in income. We are going to do this section about the amount later, okay? The next step we're going to do is write all our ingredients. Where are we going to write it? Where it says expenses, because expenses in this case are what you're going to spend on the banana cake. Remember that every recipe is different. These are the ingredients that I will be using, but yours might have an extra ingredient or might have less. So write down the ones from your recipe. The next thing we're going to do is write the amounts. Remember, the amount, whenever you see this word amount, it means how much, and in this case, it means how much money. We're going to need to write how much money each ingredient costs. Some of you might have some of these ingredients at home. For example, I had my flour, eggs, sugar, butter, salt, cinnamon, and oil already at home. Since I already had those and I didn't need to spend any money on them, I wrote 0 for the cost of these. That just means I had them at home. What I did write was how much baking powder and bananas cost because I didn't have those. Okay? Yours is going to look different, but it's important that you look and see in your house what ingredients you already have so that you don't have to spend extra money. Okay? Finally, well, not finally, but the next step is we're going to find out how much are our total expenses. Remember that total expenses are all the expenses put together. In order to find that, we're going to add how much money each ingredient is worth. Remember, for Miss Mariana, she already had most of the ingredients. She just needs to add how much the baking powder is going to cost and how much the banana is going to cost. So I did this addition, 7,500 plus 3,400, and I got 10,900. So that is my total amount of expenses. But for everyone, it's going to be different. Next, we're going to go back to the first part and do what we haven't done before, the amount. Remember, the amount is how much money. So you're going to write down how much money you have from your sources. So if you have, 5,000 for the Tooth Fairy, 2,000 for the piggy bank, you write it down. What's important is you have to make sure you have enough from the banana cake. If you don't have enough, you have to think of how much you can borrow from your parents here to make that money complete. So this is an example. For an example I made up. Yours is going to look different. But in this example, this person had 10,000 pesos from the Tooth Fairy, 5,000 from a piggy bank, and the person borrowed 5,000 from their parents, so their total income would be 20,000. Your example would be different. The last thing we're going to do is on the bottom, we're going to fill out the goal. Remember, a goal is what we want to achieve. In this case, everyone's goal is to sell the banana cake. The profits are the money we made selling the banana cake. We are going to fill this out after we sell the banana cake because we don't know our profits yet because we haven't sold it. All right, my loves, I hope this helps, and I'll see you tomorrow.